Hey everybody, it's the Divine Wannabe. This is 7 Days to Die, episode 2. In the last episode, I started things out, found the 00 city, and almost immediately got murdered by a ravenous zombie dog. And then I found a chalet that I got chased out of almost immediately from the zombies. I'm gonna kill this deer here because food is an issue for me. So I'm gonna go to the club because that'll do more damage. I'm spanking my deer. Now this will give me some bones, which I can make a wood bone shiv from, which will make it easier to carve up meat. I hope that zombie's right behind me. Sound like he is. Yep, there he is. All right. I was able to escape him, fortunately. Oh, look, there's a deer carcass floating in the air. All right, but that'll give me some meat and stuff so that I can survive. These goldenrod flowers are good for making goldenrod tea. And I also need to, well, let me drink. Drop this, grab this, run from the zombies that are coming up on me. And, oh, there's a pig. Now, oh, there's another deer that is, oh, here, hold on, do I have bones? No, that last deer did not give me any bones, but I'm gonna go, looks like he's not stuck against a rock anymore, and he's gonna run from me. Okay. What do I got as far as empty? I've got 14 glass jars. That's good. I am going to go and get some water. It's good to have a water source nearby. All right, that's good. So I think this will make a good temporary base for the time being. I just need to get lots and lots of wood. Hi, pig. No, I'm not going to come after you because I have to chase after you. And I think I've got enough food for right now. Enough meat, that's what I meant. Enough feet. Well, I've got 2 of them, so, you know. I'm just rambling. That's okay. Yeah. Rah, rah, rah. Right, so I'm chopping through this wood. These stone axes are not very efficient, so hopefully I can find a fire axe sometime in the nearish future. All right, we've got that. Let's make more wood frames. And then I'm also going to make spikes. Oh, I can make these spikes now. Okay. Oh, not very many. They take a ton of wood. All right, well, I'm going to keep chopping at this as I'm starving to death, of course. Let's see. I'm going to repair this stone axe. I should probably just make a new one that's better quality. So let's do that, too. Alright, now it's a quality 11. So it'll chop this tree down a little bit faster, I think, I hope. Keep an eye out for zombies coming upon me. It's 1500 hours. Nighttime starts at 2200, so I've got a little bit of time. Hopefully I won't starve to death before then. Making good... Oh, maximum health is... Yep, wellness dropped because I'm starving to death. So that kind of sucks. This goldenrod tea will help me get my wellness up, but first I want to chop that tree. So I really need food. Wannabe needs food badly. That's from that old Gauntlet video game. I don't know if you guys remember that. Alright. So let's do this. We're gonna... lock myself in here. Alright, we need to make food, or to find food. Hopefully there's some food in these, I know, I'm starving. This really sucks. I'm gonna drop this gunpowder so I can pick up that empty jar. Can scrap that right into inventory. Food, glorious food. I need to find you. Sorry for my singing, guys. I know it's pretty awful singing, but, you know, it is what it is. And the bad guys are coming. And I found no food. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna chop this out. Because as I mentioned in the last episode, zombies cannot climb. Or jump, rather. Oh, hey! How'd you get in there? Yeah. Okay. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna have to... See, now he can't get back up to me because he can't jump. I gotta figure out where he... That's where he got in. Alright. We're just going to... We're gonna reinforce all this. Yeah, they can't get to me right now. I need to make a fire pit. Or campfire, or whatever it's called. Let's see, what can I dump here? Scrap that out. Craft this campfire. Dump those nails. And they're getting really loud again, as you can tell. Put my campfire right next to the bed. Put my cooking pot in the campfire. Put some wood. There. Now we can make bacon and eggs, even though we only have the cooking pot. Okay, they must have changed that because you used to need the grill to do that. So I'm gonna make me some bacon and eggs. I'm also gonna make me some bottled water. That will allow me to make goldenrod tea. Yeah, I know, you're a pissed off zombie guy. I'm gonna have to replace that door down there. But first, I'm eating. Yeah. Oh. 3 helpings of bacon and eggs only got me up to 63% health, or hunger, whatever. But that's okay. Alright, let's see, storage. Oh, see, now my stamina is increasing, or my wellness, because I'm eating. Drop some stuff in here that I don't need right now. Eventually this will get all much more organized, but for now, this is fine. I'm eventually going to have to also build a wall. Make some goldenrod tea. Yep. Drink this bottled water. Hopefully up fairly high on that, so that's good. And so we now have a rudimentary base. Temporary rudimentary. Yeah, they're making a mess of that down there. Did I hear? There's a screamer down there. Okay. There she is. And she just called in a horde, which means I need to run like hell. Alright, so that's the other part of this, I guess, that making the difficulty harder is there's screamers around and just bad stuff. So, and she's still screaming. Alright. I'm gonna need to take her out with my bow and arrow. Get closer to her there, and she just fell down for some reason. That was weird. She fell down dead. She spontaneously died. That was weird. Alright, but whatever. Maybe she's like a bee. Once she screams, she dies. Like a bee when it loses its stinger. I'm stunned. Stay away from me, jackass. Won't you die already? Oh, this is bad. He's jumping up and down on me, and I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding out. Alright, I need to use that and run. I'm healing now. That's a... Alright, you guys are thinking, wow, this guy's really awful at this game, but this is a more difficulty setting that I'm used to. Yes, I am making an excuse, but, you know, get over it. So, let's see, what time is it? 18:28. I've got a little bit of time till sunset. I need more wood so that I can make more spike defenses and shore up things. And I need to get my stamina back. I could drink my beer. Beer gives you stamina for some reason. I'm not sure how that works or why, but okay. Alright, I need to journey to a settlement and locate a trader for the next tutorial thing, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to repair my axe, get rid of these old sham sandwiches. Oh, a chicken ration, good. I don't know where I found that chicken ration, but that's okay. That's a good thing for me to... I'd feel foolish if I've had that all along. You know, the other thing, though, is I'm not... I should eat that right now. Maybe that'll... Yep, that'll allow me to start healing, because I took a beating from that zombie. Speaking of... Hey guys, how are ya? I'm just over here chopping wood. No big deal, nothing to see here. Quicker, 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 quicker. Maybe I'll be able to drop the tree on him. I've done that before. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, come on, this way. Just gotta remember that's the tree I want that I've already started working on. Ah, she's outpacing you by quite a bit, dude. Alright, so now I run past you. Oh, gotta watch that guy. The seizure guy. Keep chopping, keep chopping, keep chopping. And it's going down. And didn't squish anybody. Oh well, I tried. There's... Hi, chicken. This will give me feathers and meat. Unless this nurse beats the crap out of me first, so... Well, I got some feathers and meat out of it. From that chicken. Chop this tree down over here. Chopper, chopper, chopper. There's a lot of zombies around here. I'm guessing that's a function of the harder difficulty that I put things on. I'm not liking this, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, hey lady. I know you like that tree. I know, you tree-hugging hippie. Tree-hugging hippie zombies. Those are the worst kind. There's a lot of lead in this area. That'll be good for when I'm ready to start producing stuff. Man, my stamina is just awful. I need to get my wellness up. I'll do that by drinking goldenrod tea. Yeah, rawr, I get it. See, I can't really run very fast because my stamina is absolute shite. And my wooden club is almost almost destroyed as well, so I need to... I can't repair it, I just can scrap it. Alright. I'm gonna repair this. And see, the zombies, they just keep on coming. Stone axe. I'll take on these little trees over here. There goes a deer up there, okay. And I gotta head back to home base now because as soon as I chop this tree down, so this is gonna be nighttime soon. So I need to build more spikes. Only make 11 of them. Man, this is... Alrighty. That's empty. I must have already hit that one. And where is my house anyway? I think it's up here, maybe? There's that map. Is that the house? I hope so. Or maybe that's it. Okay, I want northeast. There it is. Yep, this is it. I hope this is the right one and not the one I got chased out of. Oh, some clothes and stuff like that, although I'm wearing clothes as well as a stylish football helmet. I need to make a door. You knock her down with an arrow, and then you beat her while she's down. And then you run away and miss her with an arrow. See, that's all part of my plan. That was to distract her for the killing blow. Sure, that's a ticket. She died a lot quicker. All right. Oh, you know what? I can use these painkillers to whatchamacallit, to heal a bit. But those also dehydrate you, so I have to drink at the same time. there just destroying this place. How rude. Alright, I am out of wood. Oh, alright. Okay, my door is not done yet, but I'm getting my spikes already, so I'm gonna start laying some spikes out. Yeah, that should be good for now. Alright, let's see, I've got half an hour. See if I can grab a little bit of more wood before night falls. I also wanted to block this off some more, I think. Some spikes on here as well. You kids stay off my lawn! How's my door doing? Alright, I've got my door. Reinforce said door. Okay, let's see, do I have any? Not enough. Alright, what do I need? Alright, some good stuff there. And I will retreat up into my safe area. Just in time for nightfall. Let's see, I could scrap that padlock if I needed to. Look at those pants. Who's going to wear pants like that? Alright, let's check out how's our goldenrod tea doing. Alright, I'm going to drink some of that goldenrod tea to help my wellness. And I'm going to put a little bit of wood, put a couple chairs on the fire so I can make more water. Okay, so here we are, day 2 or night 2 or whatever. I'm gonna make me some more arrows. I've got 16 rocks I can make arrows out of. See, so this is a pretty good temporary base. I need to reinforce it a bit more. But for the most part, they can't get to me up here because, as I mentioned, they cannot jump, and I made that gap there. Once I reinforce the bottom level, I can actually use that forge down there. That'll save me from having to make a forge from scratch, which is pretty awesome. Can hear a zombie wandering around outside. As long as he stays out there, I'm good to go. So I'm going to pretty much wait out this night. So I'm going to skip ahead to morning. So while I'm waiting out the night, I thought I would go over the skill system. Because I do have some skill points now. I've got 7 skill points available. And now a lot of these skills you advance by just by doing stuff. Like construction tools, by using construction tools, miscellaneous crafting, things like that. Scavenging's a big one. Where was that? Just scavenging. See, I've got 5 points. So, but by doing tasks and missions and stuff and getting levels, you can increase your certain skills. So I'm going to go with Quality Joe because that's going to add quality points to the items that I find, which is extremely important early on in the game here. So yeah, I just increased the loot quality by 25 points that I'm going to find. I've got 1 point left. I will put that into can I it costs 10 points to increase Pummel Pete, but I'm going to put that in blunt weapons. Well, do I want to do that uh, or archery? I'm going to be doing more archery, gunsmithing. I bet you I got the point from gunsmithing by reading that schematic. So I'm going to put it in scavenging. Just because scavenging is going to be so important early in the game here. Now my plan is, like I said, this is going to be a good, actually this for now is a temporary base. This could make a permanent base. I'm going to have to reinforce the bottom level quite a bit. And I can actually make a stairway to the balcony, which is outside this door, and that will be my permanent entrance. So I need to build a wall around this place, put some defenses like some spikes and stuff, because that forge downstairs is really valuable. Will be very useful to me as the game advances. You need a forge for crafting certain items and things. So finding this place, if you play this game and you can find one of these chalets, it's a great starter base. So I haven't searched through this wooden desk yet. Ooh, a first aid schematic. I will read that. That will allow me to create first aid kits, and it also is probably going to, yeah, bumped up my skill in science as well. Now the nice thing is when you find books and schematics, even if you already have the skill, if you read them, they will bump up your skill in the applicable category. So reading is important, kids. Stay in school, even if it is the zombie apocalypse. So that's really all I have to say right now. I'm gonna skip ahead in the recording to when morning comes. Okay, so morning is right around the corner, and you can see the sun is starting to come up. And since I'm going to use this as a temporary base now, or a possibly a permanent base, it's fairly close to 0, so this is like close to the center of the map. So I'm going to start by going in one direction and stripping it of all usable resources. So I think I'm going to go east, because that's the direction I started in. So I came from the east to get to here. So I've seen some of the stuff that's around in the east. There's a small town with some houses and a mobile home park. So that'll be a good place to start. So I am going to... Now I will be frequently returning to this area. It's daytime. I see my spikes worked on somebody. That's good. So we're going to head... First I'm going to do this. Nothing there. Head east. That's also where my bedroll is. I'm going to leave my bedroll in that other temporary base for now. The reason being is if this place gets overrun with zombies, I don't want to respawn where all the zombies are. So that's a little strategy. You have an alternate safe place where you'll respawn, and then you won't get killed right away, immediately. So we're gonna wander. Should have brought some of those goldenrod teas with me. Wasn't thinking about that. Ooh, goggles. I'll wear those instead of these crappy sunglasses. Scrap those. That steel arrowhead. How are we doing on food and water? 40 food, 70. See, look how styling I am. Look at those shorts. All right. Um, all right, so I'm okay with food and water for the time being. There's a burnt out house. There's probably not going to be much there. I'm getting cold for some reason. Ooh, nice, a 114 stone axe. I'm gonna scrap out that stone axe then so that I can get the resources back. Search this car. Oh, there's a nurse up ahead. Take that arrowhead. I don't know why you'd find an arrowhead in a car. That seems kind of weird. I think maybe like a CD collection or some loose change, but arrowheads, that seems a little peculiar. Ooh, hunting rifle stock. All right. These tree stumps can be good sources of food. See, there's food. I'm gonna eat that right now and scrap out the can. And I realize I should be chopping wood this whole time as well, so I could go after that deer, but that means I'm going to be carrying meat around with me. I don't really want to do that. I should be dropping these pine cones as well, planting new trees, save the earth, and so forth. I'm planting these in a few days' time. They will grow to be full-sized trees that I can also, so that I can then chop them down for their wood. See, so it's a renewable resource. Chop, 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 chop. The reason I'm chopping so much wood is because I need to make a lot of wood frames and wood spikes for defense of the base. And wood is just a great general resource to have on hand all the time. Once I've got a fire axe, I'll be able to chop these down a lot quicker. So that's going to be one of the top priorities. Maybe I can find a fire axe in the town once I get there. We'll take a look at the map. See, we're here. The town. There's a town over there. Wonder what's down here. Maybe I'll check this stuff out on my way back. So yeah, I should head a little southeast so I can go around the water there. Chop another tree. Eventually I'll just be stockpiling. It wouldn't be that useful of a resource. I'm picking up stones to make arrowheads, or make arrows out of. Stone arrows aren't the best, but they're the best I can make right now until I've got that forge going. I keep checking these birds' nests because eggs are great for making bacon and eggs, which is like a superfood. In previous incarnations of this, for some reason, they didn't smell, which meant you could carry them with you and the zombies wouldn't care. They have since changed that, but oh well. I'm moving so slow because my stamina is in the toilet. Okay, walking. I should also be making more spikes. Because A, I'm going to need those for defense, and B, it helps pop up my miscellaneous crafting score. So, that chalet up ahead, I'm pretty sure that's where, yep, that's where my bedroll is. That's also, I dropped some resources there when I was thinking of using that as a temporary base. Oh, it's raining. That's why I'm getting cold and wet. So I could go in here and Yeah, see, they did a number on this place. And I already scavenged this pretty good. I'm going to take this candle. And where did I? Oh, I left a lot of frames here. And there's a storage chest. What was in here? Torch. So this. Some eggs. Honey is good. Pistol grip. Candle. Land claim block. I don't know really what that's good for in a single player game. But I'll carry it with me anyway. Worst case scenario, I can always scrap it into, I think that'll scrap into iron. Okay, there's another house up there. That's interesting. Oh, in the first episode, that was, yeah, I went to that house, but it wasn't going to be a good base because it was only one floor. So I ditched it, but that will be a good place to scavenge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head there and I'm going to scavenge it out. Hopefully it's not full of zombies. Because this area is full of those lumberjack zombies, and those guys are bad news. These reinforced doors are hard to bust through if you're trying to get in quickly. And I hear a zombie coming up behind me. Alright, and my axe needs a repair. And I hear a lumberjack. That's awesome. Gonna come over to here. Quickly repair my stone axe. Alright, and there's the bad guys. Alright, quickly scavenge this whole area while they yell at me from outside. Perfect. I'll probably have to bust a window to get out. That's okay. Alright, that's all there was in there. Looks like I can make a quick escape. And I'm out. Ooh, I think that's a better quality football helmet than what I'm wearing now. Let's take a look. Where it is. So which means I'll scrap this one out. I'll put on this bandana for no real reason. Eat this food. And continue on my quest. So now you're kind of getting the feel for how the early game goes. You know, later, once I'm more advanced, I'll have guns and stuff. I can survive a lot easier. I can beat up on the zombies rather than just running from them. So that'll be cool, but you gotta give that time. Ooh, a wrench. That's awesome. With a wrench, you can take cars apart and get stuff, including engines and batteries and such. In fact, I am going to completely disassemble this right now. Not put down frames. That was wrong. All right. All right. See, I'm getting scrap iron. Some leather. I'm I'm not going to get some really good stuff because it's a pretty low quality wrench. I think you need like a blue or a purple wrench in order to get engines and such. But in the meantime, I'll take what resources I can get. The scrap iron will help me for reinforcing my base. This fuel that I'm collecting will be good for when I can finally build a mini bike. There we go. We completely disassembled that car. Let's see what we got here. Oh, radiator. That can be scrapped into brass. Springs, I'll scrap those into scrap metal because I don't need the springs right now. Because inventory space is also going to be at a premium very soon. So, there's that. That's a cool looking map view. Ooh, a treasure map! Gonna take that and read it right away. It may concern. If you've come to possess this note, then quite possibly I've been eaten by the dead. Follow this map to one of my many valuable treasure locations I buried to keep safe from Crazy Jake. If you find it, you may make good use of it. Best wishes, Nicole. Accept. Alright. So let's take a look at where that treasure is. All the way up there. Okay, I'm not going to go that far quite yet, but that's a good thing to remember. Also, it'll be good to have my shovel, my regular shovel or steel shovel or iron shovel when I go for that, rather than having to create stone shovels on the fly, which are very slow at digging, especially at this point in the game. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you just stay there. I'm not going to bother you. I'd prefer it if you didn't bother me, because at this point of the game, I'm a bit of a coward, and you're a badass. Ooh, there's a little campsite. Should I go for it? Yeah, I'm going to go for that campsite, because campsites usually have some decent loot. Alright, scrap these out. Scrap that out. Do this and run from this guy who's bearing down on me from behind, I can tell. Oh, that's source of nitrate. The snow biomes are good sources of nitrate. Now, zombies are going to spawn at this POI, at this location, because that's what they do, so I'm going to have to kill them before I can loot it. Fortunately, I have my trusty bow and arrow. Take that, putrid girl. Putrid girl. Putrid girl. That's what I was saying. Talking is hard when you're alone in the zombie apocalypse and there's no one for you to talk to. There's one of those lumberjacks. That sucks. Although really not a surprise. Hey, Jimmy the lumberjack. Ooh, he's beating on that snow for some reason. Oh, there's another lumberjack. Fantastic. I think at this point I'm just going to run from them and see what I can do as far as looting this stuff as quickly as I can. There's more pants and honey. Ooh, more cool parts. Alright. What else we got here? A cooler. Scrap and and dump the, let's see, are these shorts better than mine? Yes, they are. Dump those, take this meat, come in here. There's a backpack. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm getting low on inventory space. Let's see what I can scrap out. Now, I'll get rid of that. Get rid of these sandwiches. Get over here. Oh, there's another building. That'll be a good thing to spend the night in, I think. So I'm going to come back here. I dropped that one golden rod because I can quickly and easily replace that. But I want to get inside this big tent here. And see, there's a corpse. Nothing on him. Backpack. Ooh, that was good. That was like a reinforced club or barbed wire club or something like that. Which will, yep, barbed club, which will replace his wooden club. Alright, now what I'm going to do, ooh, here's some tree stumps. More honey. Honey is good in this game, that is. I mean, honey is good in real life as well, but you know what I mean. Skull cap. Blood bag is useful. What should I drop? I'll drop this leather. I don't need the leather yet. Eventually I'll be able to make like leather armor and stuff. Alright. So now in these chalets, there's actually 2 sets of stairs that I need to chop out. Well, the other one's a chalet. I don't know what I want to call this thing. There's external stairs and then there's internal stairs. And the natives are getting restless. Oh, and there's some up here. They are actually inside. Here's the other thing. If you chop out the bottom rung of a ladder, usually they won't all fall. And lumberjacks helping me with some of the demolition of the stairs. So that's good. Nice of him to be so helpful. Yeah, see, you gotta kind of dodge zombies while preparing the defenses. Now what I'm gonna do is concentrate on chopping out these stairs. In that trash bin. Glue and stuff, so I'll leave that there. So now what I gotta do is I gotta get the rest of those stairs chopped out. They're doing a real number on that. They're really... So although it's very loud, it's going to be safe. They cannot get me up here. Alright, so I'm gonna loot this room, and it's not even noon, but this will probably be my place where I crash at tonight. So loud. Alright, so I am going to end this episode here and now, and I'll probably, well, I'll check back in when there's something cool for you to see. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.